So,
now the oldest one of these is this one. That comes from the town of Ithaca in northern United States. It was started by Paul Glover. It ran incredibly effectively and expanded really fast and attracted a lot of international attention. What has happened with the Ithaca hour, and it's hours by 1 hour, a half hour, quarter hour and eighth hour. So it's based on time, how much work people do in the community. There are restaurants in the town of Ithaca that will accept hours for meals. There's a whole lot of shops you can see on the shop window. We accept hours in the local village.
and this is States.
This is United States. The Ithaca hour system is, it grew very fast while Paul was living in the town. But then Paul left and the Ithaca hour system didn't grow anymore.
Paul was a leader, founder.
He was the founder of the Ithaca hour. So that's the Ithaca hour system. This one is One Angel, and they trade in angels. It's a German system. The German local currency systems have largely grown out of two people, or two things. One is Margaret Kennedy, who lives in an eco-village of Steierberg, and I didn't talk about Steierberg, which was an interesting eco-village. And I didn't talk about Kullenborg, which was another interesting eco-village. But Margaret has done most internationally with Bernard Lieta in terms of helping to set up community currency systems. The Engel is modelled on the Chiemgauer in Germany, which is the most successful community currency in Germany. Chiemgauer. And Chiemgauer, the Chiemgauer local currency has been set up through the anthroposophic movement of Rudolf Steiner. And it grew out of a school, out of a Waldorf school. And there's been a lot of interest in regional currencies in Germany based on their experience. This one comes from Brazil. I would say at the moment the most inventive and creative local community currencies at the moment are in Latin America. What happened when Russia got into trouble with the ruble, and the ruble had troubles? The same thing happened in Argentina, and the Argentinian currency collapsed completely. And what happened in Argentina was, when the currency collapsed, Argentina set up hundreds of local currency systems. And these local currency systems continued to mean that people could get fed, they could buy, they could sell, they could do everything. And there is internationally an organisation in Utrecht in the Netherlands called Strohalm that has been supporting the development of local currency systems in South America. And in a lot of ways at the moment, some of the most interesting and inventive social and environmental programs are coming out of South America at the moment. Bolivia, Peru, Venezuela, Brazil, Chile, these are really interesting, and they're doing a lot of things. This one is an interesting one. This is a voucher system that operates through an organic business in southern Germany. K stands for Kauf, which means to buy. And if you use the service of that business, they issue these to valued customers, and it gives them, you can trade this in for other goods and services. There's a lot of these internationally around the world. In Germany they're called Gutschein, and it's a little bit like frequent flyers points. This one I've heard about for the first time in the last 3 days. It's called a whole task. I have no idea how many of these are in circulation and how they're going, but I'd be interested in seeing it. The other community currencies that I know of, there's one, the Damenher Credito, which I really admire, and they actually produce coins. And around the Damenher community, you have machines where you put in euros and you get the Damenher Creditos back. They're artistically the most creative of all the community currencies.